Up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Four Knights of the Apocalypse chapter 153. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty was somewhere over there, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, oh my god, last chapter, we saw the return of the Knight of freaking Death. Oh my god, we saw obviously the healing. We did, but we also saw the death. Oh my god, it was so sick. But in the process of that, we got confirmation that the Knights of Chaos, or I should say, the Four Evils, Knights of Chaos, their humanity, a good chunk of their humanity is gone. And, a theory going around is that Arthur is not the final boss. I'm like, yeah, of course not. Chaos is the final boss. And now I gotta wonder, seeing this power here from Percival, is if Percival is going to strip the rest of Arthur's humanity away, and the final boss is going to be the chaos that remains. Oh my god, I really hope that's the case. And if it is, that chaos is going to take the form of like a monster straight out of Berserk. Please tell me that's going to be the case, Nakaba. I would love to see it. Oh my god, I would love to see it. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. I'll just start sniffing like mad, alright? Sure, go wild. Yeah, gotta cut off all that hair. And chapter 153 is titled Toward a New Adventure. Well, I never would have guessed it. The only way to wake you up wasn't by medicine or magic. It was your friends being exposed to mortal danger. But what about the stuff with the sacred tree? What about Lancelot? Like, come on! Nakaba, don't do this to me. Percival of the Four Knights of the Apocalypse, the King of Lyonesse told me you were a knight of prophecy that had saved, all Britannia. Dude, okay, I'm not sorry for saying this, but god, seeing Percival like this, I just can't help but think of Zatch, or Dash, from Zatch Bell. When we saw Zatch return in Zatch Bell 2, like, that's what this is giving me. I can't help but think of that. Because when we first met the Will Percival, he was a little shorty. Well, Zatch was shorter, obviously. But now, like, Percival all grown up, just like with Zatch all grown up. And that same feeling, man, that same feeling. And by the way, if you have not read Zatch Bell and Zatch Bell 2, why? Go read it. Don't watch the anime. Go read the manga. Read it. You will thank me for it. It is pure art. Oh my god, Zatch Bell is so good. You have a great mission ahead of you, no doubt, but before that, I want you to remember one thing. While you were asleep, there was one person out there who kept talking to you every day, who worked tirelessly to make you open your eyes. That doesn't really matter, Fairy King. Fairy King. Oh, I know that. Putting in all that work for my sake, the things you said to your father and to Tiore. Thanks for all of that niceness. Aww. And now I know why you never took baths with me either. I wouldn't care about that. Let's go in together next time. Together? What? This is so sudden. What a dimwit. Niceness, I want to give you something. Come up to me. okay. This is a piece of my woo! This is a piece of my spirit sphere. Just a bit, but still boasting its fair share of power. The sacred tree will transform in many ways to help you in response to your wishes. Are you sure? This is so valuable. Wow, lucky him. And someday when you return to this realm and the time comes to succeed me as the fourth fairy king, I will give you the whole spear. Oh, I'm not going back. My homeland's always going to be Britannia. You say this now. Besides, I have no interest in taking the throne. My mission is to become an even better apothecary than Ordo was. No. No, no, no. Wow, ruthless, just like someone I know. No, see, phrasing, huh? I'm sorry that didn't come out right. Oh, there. I just mean, I won't live here. I'll stop by for visits. Well, you better, all right. That's a promise. All your brothers and sisters will be waiting. All right. But here's the thing, though. At some point, he will. Some point, he says this now. Nyson says this now, but there will be a time that he will come back. He will. He'll come back and become the Fairy King. Especially since if he wants to be a apothecary, like everything he needs is in the Fairy King forest. Like he has access to like the best ingredients up in there. And being the Fairy King, he'd be able to save so many lives. He'd be able to save especially with the power of the sacred tree, he could save so many lives by taking the throne. At some point, he's going to do it. You can say this all you want, Nysons. At some point, you will do it. Before you leave my realm, do you have anything you'd like to ask me? Whatever it is, I'll answer you. Let's see. Right, let's see what Percival asks him. Yeah, were you okay having that drug of yours get stolen? For sure, none of this would have happened if you just gave it to Nyson's first thing, huh? Hang in there, Fairy King. I'm sorry. I just wanted to spend as long as I could with you. Guess I'm a selfish father. Aww. Look, the drug doesn't matter right now, does it? We can just harvest it again in 1,000 years. Family, though, if you lose that, there's no getting it back. If everyone's okay, then I think that's the best thing of all. Yeah, Mom's right. Diane. Aww. Well, Fairy King, Giant Queen, thanks for all of your help. Sure, no problem. Take care, alright? Anything else you want to say? Listen. Yay! Mom, Dad, bye for now. Aww, give him a hug. Hey, come on. Okay, Nysons, let's get going. You bet. We got King Arthur to beat. We got it if we want to save Britannia. Yeah, they're flying. They're flying. First we got, first things first. Let's reunite with Donnie and Anne. Yeah, true. Boy, I bet they're going to be really angry at me, huh? No, I doubt that. Sorry, I haven't gotten the knack down for flying yet. Want to hold hands till you do? Aw. I know that maybe it's not the most appropriate thing to say, but go ahead. Aw, getting to adventure with you like this again, Percival. I just couldn't be happier right now. Yeah, me too. So, Nysons, when are you going to turn into a guy or a girl? Which would you prefer, Percival? Both would be kind of neat to see. Just give me a straight answer, please. Dude, this is Kuromaru all over again, isn't it? Yeah. This is Kuromaru. Nysons, you are giving Kuromaru realness. This is, I know people are gonna be like, this is LGBT shit, and this is straight up Kuromaru. Nysons is giving Kuromaru. That's what Nysons is giving. But here's the difference between Nysons and Kuromaru. Like with Kuromaru, I straight up ship Kuromaru with uh, like here with Toda. Like from the very beginning of UQ Holder, when Toda met Kuromaru, I'm like, that's my ship. That is my ship. I knew they were gonna get together. Here though, in for Koa, no, it's not the same thing. I don't get the same thing from Nison's and Percival that I do, or that I did with Toda and Kuromaru. And I was fucking right with Todamaru. That's the ship name. I was right about Todamaru. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I feel like this is gonna be, well, obviously, son of King of, or I said son, I'm sorry, child of King and Diane. Yeah, this is the Diane side coming. That's what this is. This is Diane happening here. But yeah, I feel so bad for you, Nisons. You're getting the Diane treatment. Is what's happening. You're not like Kuromaru, where Kuromaru got ultimately got her man's. Yeah. So, oh my god, I still remember that chapter too. Oh my god, it was so amazing. I was so happy. Oh my god, I was crying tears of joy. You can watch my UQ Holder live reactions for that. I was crying so, like, I was crying happy tears. I was so happy when that ship happened. Oh my god, the Todamaru fans we were all living. We were living. But this, I just don't see it. If you're a Nison's Percival shipper, I want to know if you guys are seeing it. I'm not. Like, Percival and Anne, like, that's the ship. I like, in terms of the writing, that's what I see. Percival and Anne, that's the ship. In terms of, that's what the writing's giving me. UQ Holder, it was definitely Kuromaru and Toda. But here, I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see the vision. But man, I'm really annoyed by this too. Like, I was really hoping that we were gonna have like something with like Lancelot and the Secret Tree too. Like, this really irritates me. I still am holding out that we're gonna see. Oh, I really hope we're gonna still see something with Lancelot and the Sacred Tree. I'm still kind of holding out on that, but part of me is. But like the other part of me is like, nah. Lancelot is gonna have the Lancelot content is gonna be straight up Prince of the Lake stuff. That is now that we can rule that out, or at least. Well, hold on a sec. That's at least what Percival said to Nison's. That's at least what he's saying. But we don't know the full story from Percival's point of view. So I'm still, maybe it is fucking copium at this point. I'm still holding out. I'm still holding out that we are gonna see that we had the bro journey with Lancelot and Percival, and get the Prince of the Lake content. I really want that shit so bad. Like, so now we're going to see Anne and Donnie, or at least that's where they're heading. But does it say? We don't have the title of the next chapter. But yeah, Percival is definitely giving Toda realness. He is. This is some Toda. Toda, I think, said even the same thing to Kuromaru when they told him. But did he say both? I'm trying to remember. Did Toda say to Kuromaru the same thing? The exact same line as Percival? I don't remember if it was like both. But not but yeah, that conversation did happen, and Nison's did say and Toda, or not, sorry, Kuromaru did say what Nysen said to Toda, or like something similar to that. But that answer, but what Percival said though, not Toda didn't say that. He said whatever he said. He said something different than that. But I'm very curious what you guys think. I see the UQ holder realness happening here, but I don't see this going in the exact same direction as UQ holder. This is not Kuromaru. No. In terms of like the ship. No. He's gonna get First of all, gonna get with Anne. So I really feel bad for Masons. But yeah, the bath and all that shit. Yeah, this is exactly what happened with Kuromaru and Toda. Oh, hands down, everything, even down to the bath, all of that shit. Yeah, that was exactly what happened with Kuromaru and Toda. But this, going back to the Fairy King stuff, at some point, Nysons is going to go back to the fairy realm. He will. Or they will. They'll go back. They will. It's only a matter of time. I just think that Nysons will realize there's going to be a situation where Nysons is not going to be given a choice but to take up the mantle of Fairy King. Whether it is to save Percival, it will probably involve saving Percival. I mean, going back to UQ Holder, we saw it with Toda. We saw it with did we see it with Kuromaru? Yeah, we kind of, I would say we saw it with Kuromaru, because Kuromaru turned into because spoiling UQ Holder, you have to deal with it. You should have fucking read UQ Holder by now. Because Kuromaru, Kuromaru's duty was to or one of his things was to turn into a sword. Yeah. If this is anything like what we saw with Kuromaru, yeah, Nysons is going to take up that role, whether he likes it or not, at some point, and it's going to involve saving Percival. It will. It's just, will it be? The question is, will it be during the final battle against Arthur? Will it be like now? Oh, I have to wonder though, if Nysons does this in Four Knights of the Apocalypse, will this mean that King is going to die in this fight, in the final fight against Arthur? Oh, Nakaba, are you going to be that ballsy and do it? Will Nakaba do it? Will Nakaba have King die in this fight? Kind of similar to what we saw in with Glaxima, like what we saw with Glaxima in Nanatsu no Taizai. Will we have a similar situation? Oh, Nakaba, are you going to be that ballsy? Will Nakaba be that ballsy and kill off King? I have to. I feel like this arc kind of foreshadowed, especially with King when King's power was sealed. I feel like it kind of foreshadowed that at some point, Nysons is will have to take up the mantle. But the question is when. But the question is not just when, but how. How will it happen? Will it be due to King dying? Will chaos, I should say, the power of chaos, kill King? Or will it seal King? If that happens, will that force King to take up to become the next Fairy King? That's a great question. Because remember, King was like this too when he in Tazai. He didn't want to go back to the fairy realm. He was very rebellious like this too. He is very Niceness is very much like his parents, huh? But I'm very curious what you guys think about this chapter. What you guys think about Niceness. Yuki Holder readers, I want to know if you guys are getting the same Kuromaru realness that I am, but the only difference between them and Kuromaru is that, unlike Kuromaru, you're not getting the same, like, shipping vibes. I'm just not seeing it. I see the one-sided love that, that Diane had for Meliodas. I'm seeing that, but I'm not seeing, like, mutual love. I'm not seeing it. But the other thing is, though, what do you think is do you think that Niceness is going to get pushed to take up the role, or, you know, take up the title of Fairy King, and what's going to push him to do it? That'll be very, very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Four Nights of the Apocalypse content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!